Would you be so kind as to petition that you may assure him that the royal treasury will foot...
Too quiet here for my liking.
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health.
'Tis plain as day that yet, in light of her crimes, there are those who would sooner not. I dare say the entire court's turned its back on. It must be a trying time for the young regent kin.
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health. Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? Well, far be it from me to deny you. But I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no regrets. All I did for my darling son. So do as you will. I have no intention of begging for mercy. Do with me as you will. I care not. What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards, help me!
You have brought Mother to me, I see. My thanks, friend.
Sven.
You may leave us. Now that we can speak without a door twixt us, I am confident that I can persuade her. This was in Mother's room. I did wonder where it had gotten off to. But why would she... Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit. Yet in truth, you sought to better the lot of our people.
Ah, but I would have benefited. And handsomely at that. Besides, I cannot deny that I was proud. I wished to see my own son on the throne, and no other.
Even so, I cannot help but feel that all of this could have been avoided, had I only been more attentive. If I had but better known your heart, I could have shared in your burdens. You would not have had to suffer alone, and perhaps together we could have walked a better path.
Oh, Sven.
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. You need not fall with this city. I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders. That weight is as much mine to bear as 'tis yours.
My son, you truly would make a fine and goodly ruler. Your kindness will save many lives. Of that I have no doubt.
Would you be so kind? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot
tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
My son, your kindness will save many lives.
Would you be so kind? You may assure him that the Royal Treasury will foot any and all expenses.
So tired.
Yourselves out.
It is our duty to see this peace. My sword. Anyhow. I'm ready for the trap. There'll be no trouble.
I'll make a living if I kept myself in it.
Very dental scrap.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master. This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
As long as I get my gold, who takes the carts is no concern of mine. His Grace is welcome to them.
We have chartered the ox carts as requested. 'Tis a pleasant change for things to go so smoothly, eh, Master?
Well said.
May the heavens. The sooner my duties are complete.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Ah, you've returned. How fares your procurement of those carts? You do? My thanks. That puts paid to the last of our preparations. I will inform the citizenry forthwith.
So much for living.
Wait, your questions coming.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Ananduin.
Nun lia fiona sur firnes. Elelote an fir an osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair asinde fir areng.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
Kana el kemenhum.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
Lungtena peli telume, ane martir, tindume ingarina fa alme al carua? Lungtena peli telume, ane martir, tindume... Lungtena peli telume. 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 Ane marti. Lomentari. Lungtena peli telume.
Salma Arenfa. Alecano Nandewin. Alacarim Fiona.
Metenethi Melton.
I just had a thought. When we first visited this place, it was something of a shock to find that the elves spoke not a word of our language. One can see why they are content to maintain distance.
Oh, you return. I am so happy to see you safe. You were gone so long. I was very worried. Oh. You think we should leave the Arbor? I am not sure my father will like that idea. But I can try to convince him. Please, follow me.
As Arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the Elven people. Let us follow our guide, that we might speak with him.
You have my support.
Salma Arenfa. Alecano Nandewin.
Findelnar. Nevea nolwendelis kemen. Morivinlis palan oio eromar meltol netara.
Kasinke telpi nun finaler. Nun mor arta her. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne? Iav stir lalastar. Nun falesmir malananon?
Morvani morivin findelnar. Neveatara morivin. Lis va aldakar kemen ros. Hera ur lis nun. Yav morin garina like asar kemen ros iloratu anfirtara. Eteler caril morivin alcadar palan. Kemen nun lis alecano. Surne kemen ros herenon yav kuruir. Falis isil rod lintar. Ne yav alecano vea nun sinde lungtena.
Nun lis amanda kill angadur fermor.
Herenon nun lia findelnar. Lia wemor. Findelnar morivin orne osto. Firnis morivin. Morivin kemen tur alecano. Menelum hiroth mor carilm anardor.
Alcarwa fir nun eldaya. Ane martir tindome ingarina fa alme Alcarwa? Et aler lea fermor eldalia eralotte. Sorne an fameltol. Vanelin hyror soron. Casinque telpe nun finaler. Lera nefir heranon, anne arta her firnis. Nullis amanda kill angadur.
Only time will tell whether the cutting shall take root. For now, let us make for the seafloor shrine.
By your leave.
Nambao.
Halan ostolintan. Non wende hiro.
Bones! Walking bones!
Such fiends quail before holy light!
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls smash beyond repair.
You've been doused in oil! You must stay clear of fire! Focus. A moment of indecision may spell our doom.
I understand.
First and foremost, we want to knock his balance. He'll prove a much easier target when lying close.
This battle demands all our strength. We must stand together in order to seize victory.
Are you all right? It seems we have enraged our foe.
Use their range to our advantage.
Well done. That you might pass the spell more quickly.
Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Our best bet is to make it teetering, then wrench it to the ground.
Certainly worth a try.
Now I understand.
Confidence that cooperation is making odds against our foe.
Fortune favors us, 'twould seem.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
Battle is best avoided here.
Others may yet be evacuated.
We ought to choose our next destination based on the movement of the clouds.
You have my fullest confidence. There is a matter I would entrust to you alone. That is a pity.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Casinque telpe nun finaler, lera ne fir heranon, anne artaher firnis. Aidalia anandor, nun lintan. Heror anne oia fermor, anendune falumtena?
Nenamboe javstir uru findelnar, liateren ayale. Kemen ros urun leteren, ne romen anartelpe minasfana. Nun kemen ros osto luin eldalia, ne kemen vea alcarua.
Luintarme kinalen meltol, parante lume anlis, ne kemen kayayinju nun sil, ne meltol linkan aldacar, an fir nun fiamor. Morivin paran vanis intiel?
Palan menran, lis fa arnefane. Elorato ala, nun mor arta her. Firnis an erumar isil rod et peller, lera aetena. Nenwen mor aiwanon, alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Iavstir lalastar, nun falasmir magananon, anamor lis turculion eciales.
I thank you, friend. It would be no exaggeration to say that you have saved my people.
Your fight continues, does it not? Be well, and come back safe. Your fight continues.
Looking for aught in particular?
You've pushed your luck too far.
I'll not take that from you!
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
So, Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Batal to be quarrelling amongst themselves. We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose and unite our efforts towards it.
The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
Indeed, and the researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they come.
It's all very secretive. I wonder what the citizenry make of it.
Ah, Sir Arisen. You are returned, I see. With the world in such disarray, I could not stand to be away from my homeland. Thus did I return, to render what aid I may. I maintain order as best I can, but for every fire I extinguish, it seems 3 more are incited behind my back. But enough of my woes. What brings you here? You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, 'tis likely only a matter of time before we share the fate of Mel. Alas, the people of Batal are far from united in purpose at present. Should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, I fear that our efforts would come undone ere long. With every soul at their wits' end, conflict is like to spark at the slightest provocation. As such, before we take any measures, I would have you walk amongst the people, Sir Arisen. And should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve the people's quarrels and assuage their fears. Such efforts will doubtless allow the evacuation to proceed all the more smoothly. As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part ways for now, and reconvene.
Flared tempers are understandable, given the circumstances. Let us aid in mediating the quarrels arising in Black Batal.
I quite agree.
Fills me with unbidden remembrances. That's quite enough!
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose in our business.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you.
Steal yourself! Little maid of tougher stuff!
Come off it.
The moment was just another opportunity to...
Caution and cowardice. Where has breath apart?
I wears a hunter. I believe in you.
Courage is as courage does, they say.
You can still hear my voice. All is not lost.
Oh, not me cowards.
Now's your chance.
Shit! This ain't good.
Show them your metal.
Please.
Fine. This one's got thick skin.
You're telling me? I don't think I've got another punch left in me.
Bah. I can't stomach more quarreling after this. It's drained the fight right out of me.
Too right. I've clean forgotten what we were arguing about to begin with, if I'm honest.
Their tempers do appear to be quelled. But I hope you aren't injured, Master.
Now that is a surprise.
Oi! I saw it first. Pho, trust a flea-ridden hide to take it all for himself.
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal is your land.
You there! You couldn't have come at a better time. Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into him. If that's what you think, why don't you mind your own business?
All right, clear off. Pretty words shan't fill our bellies.
Stop this, father! Please, you must stop my...
How might I be of service? Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we are... offer excellent service at a fair price. Do come again. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
It is uncommonly rare, this. I look forward to informing my own master of its finding when I return beyond the rift.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Best head to market before it slips my mind.
I'll sleep like a lot.
You won't worry. What's going on? Have a look.
Welcome. And
well met. Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
would that the gold would...
This place is lovely. Oh no, you said it's bad to hurt people. Hakim, would you like some? I can't eat all this myself.
Really? Thanks. That's mighty kind of you. If only our fathers could do the same.
Oi, leave my kid alone.
You're not some child snatcher, are you?
Wait. You shared your food with them. Thank you, sir. As for you, Nomos, it would seem we were both but looking out for our children, eh?
Aye. Mayhap we're not so different after all. And we both had children fed. We've no reason to quarrel.
The desire to protect one's kin transcends race and culture. It just goes to show, we are none of us so different.
A result to be proud of.
Interested in my wares?
There's no place I'd rather.
During my time with Lord Phaesus, I found myself in a strange state of being. Though my mind was perpetually unclear, I always felt your presence, Master.
Ah! You're just riding on your father's coattails!
You slander my honor, sir! I demand a duel. This is no business of yours. Be gone!
Now, Nara, let's not be too hasty. If we are to duel, we ought to have a witness. Otherwise, who's to say the victor fought with honor?
Aye, true enough. Without a witness, either of us could simply kill the other, then disavow the use of any underhandedness. Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take this scoundrel to task? This knave dared to slight my honor. He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound a training dummy. The bloody nerve of him.
And I'd say it again. 'Twas your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel, not your own skill.
You have my gratitude, sir. Let us delay no further. Come, Scario. Prepare yourself.
Have at you!
Steel yourself, and we shall not fall here.
Can't puzzle this out.
Hold fast! You have the
Stay
strength
back!
to...
Caught in the fray. Keep back! I do not wish to injure you.
Put your back into
Have
it!
you lost your wits? Keep your distance! Violate the sanctity of our duel? Show them what for!
Just wait.
Show them what for!
I admit it. I underestimated your skill. The loss is mine.
Nay. 'Twas I who underestimated you. I'd thought to score an easy victory, but you fought fair and capably.
We owe you a debt, sir. 'Tis on your account that we've seen some sense. Were it not for your timely appearance, I'd wager this nonsense might have cost one of us their life.
Indeed. Better to hone our respective skills than take up arms against petty slights, I say.
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades. But I doubt they'll quarrel again after this.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
The citizenry speak highly of your deeds, Sir Arisen. It seems you have made rather an impact. The people of Batal are beginning to see that they must stand together if they are to survive this calamity. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. Methinks we can expect little opposition to the announcement. Pray, Return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your achievements. I must remain here to ensure no further squabbles arise. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day, Sir Arisen. I hope you will accept this humble reward for your efforts.
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought be willing to commence the evacuation now.
Of course.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may see her ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one may pass. Come hither. We would speak with you. One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city, resolving the people's troubles. You have our gratitude, for it seems your efforts have served to remind the people of this nation of their common purpose. We would present you with this gift, as a small token of our esteem, and wish you good fortune on your journey, wheresoe'er it may take you. Yet, ere we part ways, we would make another request of you. It regards Lord Phaesus. Though we have implored the man to join the evacuation, he has staunchly refused to leave this land behind. We thought that he might be more inclined to heed your words, as our own have fallen on deaf ears. Would you be willing to call on him in our stead? Of course, you are free to decline if our proposal is an unwelcome one.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us. I would see you prepared for the road ahead.
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our leave. Farewell.
Batal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I am certain we can rely upon Sir Manella to keep the peace.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Tired. I barely slept a wink.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next time.
What's this doing?
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
The Batali Knights use this place to train. You're not one of us, so I cannot imagine you've any business being here. Pray, leave us in peace. Oh? You believe we ought to evacuate? Well, you've traveled far indeed to deliver these tidings. Farther, I dare say, than anyone would go for the sake of an idle jest. If we must leave, we shall have to begin preparations at once. But I think we're a bit short on hands to attend to all that must be done. In fact, there's a rather delicate matter that I could use some help with. A blacksmith and his wife dwell on the encampment outskirts. Might you escort them here, so that they can join the evacuation? The smith, Gustava, is a man of good sense, but as for his wife... well, suffice to say, Cleuna has always been a contentious sort. She'd have naught to do with us, given the choice, and isn't likely to take kindly to the arrival of any of my knights on her doorstep. I can only hope that she will be more willing to listen to you, a third party, as 'twere. And while you're taking care of that, I will see to it that the encampment is made ready to depart with all due haste.
Ah, I remember the blacksmith and his lady wife well. I only hope we can convince them to join the evacuation.
You have my support.
Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
Assailants, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
Arisen! Are you all right? You're all out of luck. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Douse the flames before 'tis too late.
I will protect you. I knew you would prevail, Master.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Shall we set it rolling?
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Well now, whatever brings you here? These are perilous times to be wandering about. You'd have us evacuate with the encampment? I am touched by your kindness, friend, but we'll manage on our own. I couldn't bear to be...
Now, I'll hear none of that. I'll see you to safety, my dear, come hell or high water. Besides, I should hope this good soul has earned your trust by now. Helped me out of a tight spot on more than one occasion, if you'll recall. After all that goodwill and the long trek out here to warn us, we'd seem mighty ungrateful, turning our back on another helping hand extended only in kindness.
Oh, very well, my love, if you insist. It seems we'll be accepting your offer after all, friend. Would you be so kind as to escort us to our destination?
Let us see our charges to the encampment. But be mindful. The path seems much changed since last we walked it.
A result to be proud of.
I do not understand. What has befallen our world?
It seems this world is to be brought to an end. We cannot allow this to come to pass.
Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, fight or die.
I am well aware of the particulars.
Let me get that.
How's it? You keep your life, and I take the rest.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
Well, here we are. How long before the evacuation begins, I wonder?
Would you find Ser Ernesto and tell him we've arrived? Let him know that we'll wait here till the time comes.
Sir, I implore you to reconsider. Surely you can see that the situation is dire.
How many times must I say it? I'll not be ordered about. Not by ye, not by anyone. Now bugger off and leave me alone.
Ah, good. You're back. I'm afraid there's another matter for which I must beg your assistance. It concerns the fellow I was just speaking with. Sir Lamond, his name is. The man's something of a regular at our hot springs. I sought him out to tell him of the evacuation, but he has flatly refused to join us. I must confess, I'm at a loss as to how I might convince him. Could I prevail upon you to try your hand? At this point, methinks anything I say will fall on deaf ears.
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. 'Twould be reassuring to have his aid. Shall we speak with him?
You have my support.
Fancy meeting ye here, cuz. Did you want something? Not this again. I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone. Not even ye. Oh, bollocks. Course ye'd make a decent request like that. Aye, fine. I'll do it. Seeing as ye're the one asking. Can't say I'll be glad to leave this place behind, but you've my word. I'll get them to safety.
Sir Lamond shall be a boon to the evacuation effort. Let us inform Sir Ernesto of our success.
Right you are.
Living's hard.
I cannot thank you enough for all you've done. We shall fare much better on the road with Sir Lamond's arm to defend us. 'Twill be slow going, mind. We have wounded whom we must accommodate. Yet, come what may, I swear to see them all to safe harbor.
In relation to that, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Behold! It moves! Though what impelled it, I cannot say. Go forth, Kalos! May you strike down any dragon in your path!
The statue can be moved.
It does not appear poised to attack us. Let us keep watch for the time being.
Well-organized pack is my speciality. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between...
statue halted the cloud's advance.
Did the pawn within impel the statue to action?
Lo! A ballista!
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go.
magma scales!
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. My word, this ox cart has been destroyed.
The work of goblins may have...
Careful now.
The foremost priority is to douse those.
I'll combine my magic with yours, and you might cast the spell more quickly.
Hold fast, Arisen. I will be with you in but a moment.
Thank you, Arisen.
Thank you, friend. I dread to think what might have become of me had you not happened along when you did. This place does not have long left, I fear. We ought to get to safety, though I have to wonder if anywhere is safe now. I'd gladly accompany you, believe me. But the others here? Well, suffice to say, they won't be able to join us. Follow me. You'll see what I mean.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Peruse at your letters.
'Tis a jail of sorts, this place. A compound where we set captured pawns to work. They were supposed to be digging up old ruins or some such. I confess, I don't know all of the ins and outs of the operation. Underlings like myself were given orders, and little else, you see.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
A door of sturdy make. 'Twill be impassable without the key.
We must need...
Well, here you have it. They've been like this for a month straight now. They refuse to leave. You might as well try talking to a wall. You have more luck. I know they don't die like we do, but it seems cruel to abandon them here, all the same. I never wanted to be here, you know, taking part in all of this. The enslavement of pawns doesn't sit well with me. I suppose that's why I can't bring myself to leave them behind. Either that, or the current state of the world helps to put things in perspective. At any rate, I've tried everything I can think of to get them out, but naught's done any good. I'm at rather a loss.
The command came a month ago or more. We are to remain here, and so we remain.
I implore you, Arisen. Take me with you.
So they're staying here because they were ordered to remain. And they told you that, did they? Strange. I couldn't get a word out of them. I wonder why they saw fit to speak with you. But never mind that. More importantly, you've given me an inkling of the problem at hand. 'Twas the Overseer's doing, methinks. When the world changed, that craven up and ran for his life. But on his way out, he used that artifact they call the God's Way to command the pawns to protect him. I expect that order of his is what the pawns were referring to. But why would they continue to obey when the man is long gone? Listen, friend, I've a thought. What say you have a look around and see what you can turn up? If the Overseer's command is indeed still in effect, it could be that he is lurking somewhere not far from here. Use that key to have a look around. It should open any doors you come across. Best keep your eyes peeled for the Overseer as well. I have a feeling he's still lurking about here somewhere.
pawns need only obey the true Arisen. I suspect one of those fell artifacts employed at the coronation is at work here.
I quite agree.
Who could have foreseen that Talos would awaken and lend us its might?
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Why, Peru? Was at your leisure? Sir? Do come again?
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter. Methinks we picked up a key somewhere.
Shall we try it on the door?
So the pawns were being held here by the power of this Godsway. Now they ought be free to make good their escape.
I concur.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Methinks these climes are ill-suited to habitation.
'Tis a lonely place, to be sure.
Arrows would be a glad find if any among our number wielded a bow.
You never know. We might find a use for them.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
So, there was naught left of the Overseer but bones, eh? I'll wager he thought to take the pawns with him to the grave. He always was a spiteful old goat. At any rate, I'm well grateful for your aid, friend. Now that the pawns are on their feet, methinks I can get them to safety. I only hope they'll heed my words as they have yours. But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach them in time, no doubt. My word! Isn't this the Godsway? With this, I'll be able to guide the pawns to the refuge without delay. Now there's no chance of any of them being left behind. Seems I've no end of things to thank you for, my friend. I appreciate all you've done here. I'll get the pawns to safety, don't you worry.
It is strange to think a Godsway would be used to guide my brethren to safety, after all the woe they have caused us.
Outstanding!
No dawdling. The Arisen calls.
By your leave.
Why are you doing this, Arisen?
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood. Flows through the veins. Lesser drakes as well. Bring me what you... And I shall... Then I bid ye farewell.
All the same, I shall wield...
I shall do what little I can to safeguard this place of refuge. But
I'll see to things here, cuz. You've got enough riding on your shoulders as 'tis. I know you from someplace.
is a chest. I shall take a look inside.
As for you, seems to me your charge is to put an end to all of this madness.